This is the brand spanking new Alphaedge 4D by Adidas, the first 3D printed shoe to drop in the UK. And I managed to get my hands on a pair of these from Offspring shoes. Thanks very much to you guys. We're going to put them through their paces over the next 5 days during a road test to test the comfort of this 4D technology and to see how it does when it's taken through its paces at the gym. Comparing it to a couple of the current top shoes from Nike and Adidas with their current Boost and ZOOMX technologies, plus Epic React as well. I don't want to damage these, they're so beautiful. I really do like these shoes. I really like these shoes, I don't want to destroy them. Let's give these a proper good beating. So Monday, day one of the test of the Alphaedge 4D. I've gone out, I've gone for a decent sort of half an hour walk, had to do some shopping. Excuse the voice, yeah, I've been really struggling with my voice over the last 2 weeks. It's been really croaky and bizarre and I have no reason why whatsoever. But yeah, back to this. So I was really fortunate to get my hands on the Futurecraft 4D, not the runner, but the Alphaedge, which, to be totally honest, I was just absolutely amazed that I won that raffle through Offspring. And this is the beginning of the week-long road test to let you guys know what the 4D printed sole is like. I'm going to be going tonight down to London to Excel to a huge technology show called Techcelerate with my new work, and obviously it was apt that I'd be wearing some brand new sneaker technology at a UK technology event exhibition. So I'm going to be walking around that show all day, really putting it through its paces. So I will catch you tomorrow with the start of the day, and you'll also find out what happened throughout the day at the end of the day. Last night I spent about a good hour driving with these Alphaedges on feet. Obviously we all know driving is quite a big thing for a lot of people when it comes to what footwear you're going to wear and whether these are going to be comfortable or not, and they're actually fine to wear whilst driving. So yeah, driving test check. We will see how they get on for an entire day in an exhibition hall in London and whether I need to change shoes because they're really uncomfortable or not. So after a full long day of wearing these shoes, I'm going to give you a little bit of a verdict on a full day's wear so far. And I've been wearing them from about 8 o'clock this morning and I haven't had an opportunity to take them off since. The vibe on it is that they are really comfortable. Like, I don't know how much more comfortable or not comfortable it is over Boost. Obviously I'll find that out as the week progresses, but what I can turn around and say is that there's one thing with the Alphaedge that started to irritate me a little bit, and that is the heel tab, the pull on the back of it. The material rubs on the back of my heel, and also the insole is a leather insole and has rubbed off on my white socks as well. So there's two things that I would turn around and say is a little bit of a negative, yet they aren't rubbing bad enough for me to take them off, so not too bad for a full day's wear. So next time you'll catch me will be tomorrow for another day of wearing the Alphaedge 4D. Morning guys, day 3 and I'm staying at the show, so I've got another full day of properly giving these another hard wear. I swear to God, I'm losing my voice, but you know, it's all in a day's work doing stuff at this exhibition and really putting these through their paces. Yesterday was alright, you know, like I said, I had a little bit of discomfort in the back of my heels, nothing crazy. Went on to Facebook to see something, a post online about the Alphaedge, really cool video that someone did for Offspring. I don't know where it was, where the launch event was, but yeah, the comments were a real mixed bag about this silhouette. A lot of people not really feeling the upper of the shoe. A lot of people desperate to get their hands on the 4D runner, which is understandable. It has like Ultra Boost characteristics in terms of its look. But this shoe so far to me is no gimmick. I was not thinking in any way, shape or form once I had worn it for a day or two. This shoe was just a gateway, a cheap gateway into 4D. I think it's a really good shoe. So I'll talk to you some more later. What a day. I've been in your words. Possibly and definitely easily walked about 5 miles, and it's only halfway through the day today. Feedback on these shoes. So the feedback on the shoes so far on these 4Ds are no rubbing today. They have been awesome today. No discomfort. At no point did I feel like I've got any aches in my feet or anything like that. The arches underneath my feet usually do tend to give out a little bit under boost. So actually they are more supportive. So bear in mind, they may not have the overall instant comfort that Boost might have, but they have got a lot of comfort and they have some support for certain parts of your feet. And I'm hoping that that's to do with that technology and being able to kind of like find areas that need a bit more support over others. And yeah, next time you catch me will be a little bit later on in the day. Might have failed to mention that I'm another year older today. I think I'm getting more grey as time goes on. The stress in my life is just ridiculous. Look at all of this. Look at my face. So day 4 of me testing out the Alphaedge 4D, and I didn't really wear it that much. I wanted to explain the reason why. I didn't let you guys know, but whilst I was away, you may have realised that maybe I didn't come back sooner than I should have done. And the reason for that is that unfortunately my other half's mum had been battling a really bad form of multiple cancers, and she lost her battle. Not a lot of wearing sneakers. It was the funeral, and so it was a day to pay respects to someone that is a really beautiful person that's been part of my life for well over 14 years, and I'm gonna miss her a lot. Anyone who knew Joy, she was exactly what the name was, an absolute joy, an absolute gem, and you know, I hope that she is now resting. It's looking a little bit like the Alphaedge 4D is going to be fairly comfortable. I'm not going to deny that. And I think tomorrow I'm going to take them to the gym. But I'm going to wear them for the rest of today. Don't think they're going to be up on my feet that much, but they are obviously going to be pretty comfortable when I've been able to walk around exhibitions for 2 days earlier on in the week. So the full review can only really be a full review with an intensive test. So you'll catch that one tomorrow. See you tomorrow. So we've hit the gym, so let's do this side-by-side comparison. You can see exactly how they respond. So 4D and Boost together, there's a massive amount of compression in the shoe under load. Both shoes are extremely comfortable, but when it comes to running, the Boost comes out on top because of its weight. Then it's the React versus the ZOOMX technology, and the ZOOMX technology in this wins out hands down. The comfort on it is amazing, the compression and spring back is enormous. Standard React is 100% built as a casual running shoe. Out of all the shoes, the Nike shoes are the lighter shoes in total, and overall the 4D unfortunately isn't quite there. Slow-mo, the compression in the back of the heel, midfoot and front foot is massive. There's plenty of spring in the design, and obviously as time goes on, the weight and the personal customization will obviously get better. I'm finally back after a long break. Tykix is back with another exciting, epic review. We are back for an amazing review, and I've been looking forward to doing this review of this shoe ever since I found out I won the raffle with Offspring whilst I was away in Portugal. You guys are in for a treat. So as you've seen over the last 5 days, I've been doing my equivalent of a road test. The road test pretty much is what we do all the time, which is wear our shoes. And then at the end, I thought we'd do a little comfort check, a check on comfort and what it's like compared to some of the other top comfort tech out there in the sneaker world, in ZOOMX, in Boost, and in React technologies. Just sticking them on a treadmill side by side, and I'll give you my opinion of what I think is the best cushioning technology currently available. What time is it? I think it's time to do the review of the Alphaedge 4D by Adidas. So I managed to get hold of this incredible shoe. So let's start off with the box. So this is the box. Yes, it is a very special box. It's one that you would have seen with the running edition of the Futurecraft that dropped in samples and in the US not too long ago. This is the box for the Alphaedge 4D, and it's got the 4D almost kind of like signature style of box, which is this branded box with Adidas on it on the front in a big massive logo, and then we've got this amazing little box handle inside that keeps this sliding drawer style box from slipping out. But let's get this box open. I've been wearing these non-stop ever since I got them. I'm gonna come straight out with it. I freaking love these shoes. I really did not want to do this review for you guys because I didn't want to ruin them, but they have been very durable. I've been really happy with the results of this shoe. So as you can tell, this is an extremely positive view of the 4D technology, and I'm going to explain why. This is the Alphaedge. Now, Alphaedge is the second shoe to drop with this brand new technology in the sole. Now, the first shoe that dropped with the 3D printing technology from Adidas was the 3D Runner, and that had a totally different style of sole and a totally different method of printing. Now, I've come across them firsthand at shows. I had a look at one at Crep City, Manchester, and the sole itself is a lot more fragile, it's a lot more brittle, and they are super limited. Now, when it came to this new technology, I think that Adidas knew the durability of standard traditional 3D printing technology was just not going to cut it. And combined with a collaboration with Carbon, they're a brand that created this brand spanking new way of being able to produce different types of anything you want and print them using light synthesis. So light and oxygen, using select liquids, resins to be able to create intricate designs, and even faster than traditional 3D printing. So getting into this particular shoe and getting into the review as a whole with this new 4D sole as Adidas's potential customization future for us to be able to have future shoes tailor-made to our needs. This is the first prototype to drop in the entire UK and I'm guessing Europe as an actual official drop. This was released originally at All-Star Weekend in the United States, and they finally made their way over here with this, what I can only describe as a combination of different types of fabrics in the upper. Now, as far as I believe, it's a combination of prime knit, mesh, and there's also some slightly thicker areas of mesh, as you can see around the sort of sock liner. So around the sock liner we've got a thick mesh that opens up and goes all the way around the back of the shoe. We've got this kind of amazing multi-reflective material on the back of it, multi-coloured reflective material on the back. And then it runs in with the Adidas logo, a similar colour stitching that runs all the way from the back, all the way through into the front of the shoe. Then through the front we've got a mesh kind of material. It's almost like a hybrid. It feels a little bit like mesh and prime knit, but as far as I'm aware, doing homework, I've heard that this is a mesh material, but it's got quite a lot of decent stretch. It's definitely thicker than your traditional prime knits, but overall it's definitely a comfortable wear. We've got prime knit sock liner that sort of goes all the way around the outside edge of this shoe as well. Inside it's got leather insoles with the writing on the inside of Futurecraft 4D. And I'm super impressed with this shoe. I am so lucky to have got my hands on a pair of these. I know that they weren't the most desirable 4D attempt for most people, but enough people like them enough to know that these are gone. These sold out, they aren't coming back. So one of the first things I noticed when I took these out of the box was that the sole was heavy. It is not a light shoe. It's not crazy heavy, but it's definitely heavier than Boost. Now, if the comfort is still good, it doesn't bother me. If I don't feel a major difference because of the weight, it doesn't bother me when I've got them on feet. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't really feel a major amount of difference in weight when it comes to just general wear. When I'm wearing them with jeans or I'm wearing them with joggers and I'm just walking around, they don't feel heavy at all. The comfort level of this, just walking around as well, to me feels, the only way I can describe it, like Boost would support. It's got loads of give, it's super squidgy, super soft, and I really feel comfortable wearing this. So I compared the most up-to-date and current technologies that are available from particularly Nike and from Adidas at the moment. So we have from Adidas 4D technology and Boost, and from Nike we've got ZOOMX technology and React. Now they are both predominantly running related comfort shoes, but some are less supportive than others, and I've got to give you my personal assessment of their comfort levels while running. So I took them to the gym, and as you saw from my gym assessment of running on them, the feel, the weight and how much compression you got from the shoe was displayed on day 5 of the test. Now I'm going to give you my true lowdown of what I felt 4D technology was like over the rest. Now 4D technology, as I've said before, is heavy. It's definitely got a lot of weight to it. So as it stands at the moment, it's just not light enough yet to become your daily runner, the thing that you would use to run all the time in. It's fine for casual wear, it's probably okay for a little bit of light jogging, but I personally wouldn't be choosing it as my main running shoe Boost is still lighter, and ZOOMX technology and React is just unbelievably light. So my true assessment of 4D technology as a running shoe, or should I say the Alphaedge as a running shoe, it's not quite there yet. But you stay tuned for the future, because I'm sure I'll have a pair when they actually get that runner right. Now, if you really enjoyed the video, I really hope that you did. Of course, I really hope you did. I'd be really upset if you didn't. But if you did, please don't forget to hit that like button. Smash the subscribe button if you really did enjoy my channel's videos. There's plenty of more to watch, and plenty of more reviews to be done in the future. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm going to leave you guys with an on foot of the ADIDAS Alphaedge 4D. That was a long video. Next week on Tie Kicks, I'm going to be doing some sneaker photography with the one and only Peter Coyne. Don't miss this time next Tuesday for your opportunity to be able to see some epic sneaker photography and how I'm upping my Instagram photography game.